Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of the Dev Room Podcast. I'm your host, Ghost, and today we are talking again about Elon Musk. I know last stream that we had of the Dev Room Podcast, we were talking Elon Musk. Today we are again, unfortunately, talking about Elon Musk. I kind of really wish that this man would go away. He's pretty much a parasite in the industry, but it, everyone is obsessed with him. So here we are. We're talking again about Elon Musk. And this time, again, we're talking about the massive layoffs that are coming to basically all his companies at this point. There has been a couple articles floating around that a couple of people that are been on LinkedIn have actually started talking about how he was going to let go of 10% of his workforce. We already have a couple people, or I found one person that has actually been talking about the massive layoffs. He was featured within a news article. So this is just what we're gonna have to discuss again. So I'm gonna switch the screen over, and we're gonna start with a news article from Crone 4. I'm also gonna post the link in the chat. If you guys are watching on replay, I will have it in the description. Yep. So I just posted in the chat. Okay. So let's switch over the screen and start reading the article. Okay. Starts off. Former Tesla employees are taking to LinkedIn amid reports that the company laid off 10% of its staff last week. Tesla CEO Elon Musk said that he would put a pause to hiring because he has a really bad feeling about the economy. However, I didn't pull up the report. I'm gonna see if we can find it real quick. He actually had said that he was reversing his stance on letting go of the workforce. He said that he wanted to add on to it. However, I kind of read between the lines before all this started happening that he was actually going to let go of the salary workers and then hire on a bunch of the hourly employees. I know that he said that in one of the first statements that he made to Tesla staff, but it gets a little bit worse than this because it's not just Tesla that he's doing this to, and we'll get into that. He actually also relayed the same information to Twitter as well. Twitter is also going to get a major staff reduction. Let's see. Here we go. An article from LinkedIn News compiled posts from 13 former Tesla employees who were victims of the layoff. Senior executive Christopher, and I don't know how to say that last name, so B, was among the employees laid off. His LinkedIn post garnered more than 11,000 reactions. And this is just what he's going to do. He's going to let go as many people as possible because he has a bad feeling about the economy, but it's really something more. I feel, and I've talked to a couple of my coworkers when we've had this conversation, I feel that he's actually starting to run out of money. I feel that he regrets the Twitter buyout, and that's why he was trying to weasel his way out of this. But he is now looking to basically recoup his costs as quick as possible from the Twitter acquisition. So this is the LinkedIn post that he actually had or the employee Christopher had posted. And this is what it actually says. Twitter announced 10% of the workforce reduction. My role was chosen to be eliminated as of today. I am proud to have been with the company's first country manager in Southeast Asia and established business in Singapore. Which that's kind of rough that you're literally the first one inside of Singapore. However, now you are basically let off or let go because you work for an evil, maniacal James Bond villain. That's the best way to describe it. And we're going to read on. In the past year, the team I built the business from the ground up, made the Model 3 a common sight in Singapore car landscape, set up 2 showrooms, 1 service center that I effectively called the Jewel of Asia, developed a network of developed a network of 7 superchargers across the island, and successfully launched the Model Y yesterday with overwhelming response. Again, it's because he's a maniacal, basically dictator at this point, the way that he runs this company. As I said in the previous video, I am a stock owner, so I have no shame in bashing them. When Elon Musk does something fucking retarded, or when he does something stupid with Tesla, I'm gonna continuously call him out. The worst part about this is that in the in the letter that he wrote to everybody, even in, and I'm gonna read it again with the Twitter one. He basically said that if you're an effective worker, you have nothing to worry about. Does this not sound like an effective worker? Like, legitimately, does not sound like an effective worker? Where what, they launched the Model 3, they just launched a Model Y with a whole bunch of good reception for the car. On top of that, they're basically the reason why you're now in Singapore and you're actually viable in Singapore. But that's not an effective worker, I guess. That's why this person was let go. But whatever. Let's continue to read on. I wish to sincerely thank all of those, it should say of those, that have supported me on my journey. When something like this happens, you wonder what is the best course of action and whether to remain discreet or even silent about it. Ultimately, that is not how I am built. Transparency and honesty are non-negotiable to me. So sharing the news felt like the right thing to do with my network. I profoundly believe that when a door closes, a gate somewhere else opens. Since I relocated to Singapore strictly for this role, I moved back to Europe, and southern France is more likely in the cards for my family and I. See you all after a well-deserved summer break. This, it now makes things a little bit more heinous that this person literally moved from Europe to Singapore for specifically for this role, did everything that they did for you to make more money. They were let go. Now they're gonna have to move back to southern France, which that's what they say there. And what, they're gonna move back in with relatives, family members, until what, he finds another job. Again, this is absolutely ridiculous, fucking ridiculous. And I forgot to post that in the chat, so I will post it now. This whole thing is just absolutely fucking ridiculous. That, again, that we allow corporations to pull stupid shit like this because he has a bad feeling about the economy, because he thinks that he's going to lose a lot more of his net worth, which he is losing a ton of, because he's no longer in the 200 billion boys club or something like that. Billionaire boys club. But whatever, you know what? Let him do him. Let Elon Musk do him, I guess. And now we are going to read about the Twitter situation, like I said, where they decided, you know what, we're going to let go of 900 more people. So this part of it we are reading. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it inside of the chat. So if you guys are following along, you guys can actually read what I am essentially saying at this point. Um, so, again, we're going to read this section of it. Okay. The question of layoffs has been on the top of minds at Twitter. More than 7,000 employees since Musk first said that he wanted to buy the company. Current CEO, I don't know how to say that, so PA, told staffers in an earlier meeting that layoffs were being planned at they weren't being planned at this time, though Musk did not exclusively say that if he was going to cut jobs Thursday. His comments suggest the odds are high, and this is the part here. Musk previously indicated that Twitter would cut roles in pitch deck shared with potential investors. According to the New York Times, the deck reportedly showed that Musk wanted to increase Twitter's headcount in the short term, then cut around 900 jobs before reassuming growth. And this is the bullshit, right? Because that's basically what they want to say. He did the same shit when he decided to talk about Tesla, where he was like, hey, we're going to bring in more people. But he only does this to increase the stock price, and then he'll cut everybody he just hired. Or he'll say one thing and then do the exact opposite. Like we just read with Tesla, where he was basically saying, hey, we're not going to cut any jobs at all. We're not going to cut any jobs. We'll increase staff. But then, okay, we're still cutting the 10% of jobs, and now, we're going to hire people, but it's only hourly employees. And I'm pretty sure that he wants to do the same thing with Twitter. He's going to bring in a whole bunch of consultants, see what needs to be fixed, and then fire everybody else. It's the same fucking MO with this man. It's the same fucking MO with this man. He says one thing and does the exact fucking opposite. And to be honest, it's starting to get fucking old. Like, it's absolutely fucking getting old. Elon Musk is a piece of shit, and I will continue to say that to high heavens. He is a piece of shit. He really should not be in control of any of these companies. He portrays himself. Oh, thank you. Thank you for my actual first subscriber or follower or whatever Twitch calls them. I appreciate it. But like I said, Elon Musk decides that we're doing all of this in the guise of trying to make things better, but in all actuality, he's just evil. He is fucking maniacal. He decides to be this bringer of fucking truth, but in all actuality, he's just a piece of shit. And with that one, I will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully it's not another Elon Musk video, because I'm absolutely tired of him. And with that one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.